doing a little crop check-in today. This is at the Ball property. We planted milo in here. We had oats in here and harvested them all. We actually cut down the stubble with a hay mower, baled it all off, and then drilled this milo in here. It didn't look like it was even gonna make a stand for a long time. And this is what it looks like now. I'm not sure it's going to make a head. It's September 15th. Last year we had a frost on like the 10th or 15th day of October, something like that. And believe it or not, I've been over here a while back, 2 days ago, and some of it has a head. It's going to be way down in there, but some of it has a head. So sorry about the shaky video. I had some people that told me they about got seasick watching that video about making trash can chicken. Once again, you'll see the stand's not real good, but it's way more even than what I thought it would ever get. If it does make a head, well, we're going to get something off from it anyway. If it does make a head and it doesn't mature enough before we get a frost to make the grain, I think I might cut it with a hay mower and bale it in square bales and put it in grind the whole thing in with my feed or something and try that and see how it works. This wouldn't make a whole bunch of square bales, but make enough to supplement the feed along. So I'm gonna go look at where they're mowing hay and where I mowed at Saturday. This is Monday. I thought I might be able to bale it. Maybe I will yet today, but it looked pretty green yesterday still, so we'll look at the next place. Mowing a little hay here. Very little. But there's something here. I was aiming for high quality to make some really nice square bales, and it looks to me like it'll do it. So this is the hay field on the property where we keep our bulls for the winter. See, there's quite a little bit on this side. I don't know what the other side looks like. We baled this early and then I fertilized it in the hopes that I would get some more hay. And I've done this before, and it makes some really nice stuff for the second cutting. So Dad and Dakota don't like much being done. I hope it makes 500 or 600 square bales. I've got some sold, and I'd like to have a few for me too. So we'll see how it works out. And I've got some hay I cut Saturday. I'm gonna go look at now. So, well, the hay here, this is down on church house ground where I got milo planted. Even the leaves on the Johnson grass are pretty well dried out. The most of it, though, there's just a few little spots of Johnson grass, but most of it's Bermuda grass, and it's all dried out, good enough to put in the bales. So I've determined I need to go get the rakes and get started. It's just a little bit after noon, but let's drive past the milo patch here a little bit and see what it looks like. A lot of grass come up in this one, and deer have just been making, maybe birds have just been making candy out of that grain and all that stuff. You can tell they're eating on it. The way Dad used to this was probably a deer that ate the top off from that one. Let's see, some of those seeds are still green. They'll be all red when they're ready to harvest. But what do you do? I mean, there. They can rub your hand through them and you'll get some, but you're still getting some that are green. The wildlife's sure gonna get their share of it, ain't they? But anyhow, it looks better over there. There may be some here worth cutting, I don't know. Well, I better get busy. I gotta go get the rakes and get started, but we'll see if I get any video of any of that. I'm back here at the house and checking on this little field here. It's actually between my heifer pen and cow pasture and stuff in it. Some of it gets in the shade, and I actually mowed this first, but mowed about the same time as that over there. But it's a considerable amount too green. And when you turn that over, this stuff here don't hardly even know it's been cut. I'm gonna leave it lay. Wait another day on it. I don't think what they're mowing today will bale tomorrow, lest it just gets hotter and sunnier. And if it does, I'll have this patch maybe and that up there too to bale. Thought about tethering it, but I'm not sure it'd be worth it. It's supposed to have really good weather, so this little field right here couldn't be 2 acres. First time it made 114 bales, little square bales. So I better go see if I can't get to raking and get busy. If you listen, you can hear them guys up the road still mowing, so on to the next one. Well, I'm back here. A little bit of hay here. It's all gonna be square bales on the church house ground. So now I'm gonna go back and get the baler and see if I can bale some of them. If I can make it back home. Irish Chalmers 50-50. H&S wheel rake. I'm getting my tractor therapy in today. On to the next one. Well, got her baled up. I'm back here with my equipment to start picking it up. Looks a lot different now, don't it? Last time it was in the windrows, now it's in 2 little wires. I don't know how many's here, but we're gonna find out. So I'll get you a couple more pictures when we get a bunch of them gathered. Well, it's good I'm not in a hurry. I got Mark 100 bales stacked up right there. I got most of them picked up from kind of right here all the way down around the bottom there. Got me 2 packs of it picked up here, and I ran over a sharp rock just a second ago, and I can't see the cut on this tire, but it blowed her out all at once. Maybe I'll get some video of it. They're not in very good shape. I should have never bought them. I should have bought them from Bo. I got them on the internet. Thought it was a little cheaper than Bo's price. I bought the next set from Bo because these was a lot of trouble. So I'm on the way home to get a spare put on. Headed back to get the skid steer. Can't remember. I don't think I got any footage of having bales on the trailer at all. But what I did was I unhooked the fork off the loader and set it up on top of the load, and then tied it down and drove to the house, which is about 2 miles maybe, and then picked it up with the other skid loader. So now I'm going back, if this guy don't pull out here and run me over, to get my other loader and the sweep. Coda's cows, he got them turned out into his last part of his hayfield today. They look like they're enjoying it. I was really wanting to get a picture of this sunset. I hope it hadn't gone all the way down by the time I get down here in the clear where we can see it. So this has been a little hayride. That little field made 186 bales. Dadgummit, we missed it. It was a seriously huge ball of fire. No, it's behind that tree right there. We just can't see it yet. By the time we get to where we can, it might be gone. It's quite a sunset. And I got somebody right on my butt. They ain't gonna be able to see through the dust when I turn up here. Now you just see a little bitty sliver of it. Shucks. That is silly. Following me that close. The wind's blowing a little bit. It's blowing the dust all over. Them people ain't got much going on between their ears. It's 7:30. Getting plumb dark here by 8 o'clock. But all I gotta do is put that thing on this trailer and shut some gates. And drive it home, put it in the barn, and I'll be done. Well, I'm glad he waited to go on by till I got out of the road. That's super handy. This is the ground that I bought from my dad. This road right here that goes on up over that hill goes back to a place where they mined sandstone out of a field, and it was actually woods. They cleared the woods off on it to mine some sandstone out of there to use in the roadbed for I-44 where they had to have a whole bunch of fill to make it go across 5 Mile Creek. And Dad said that he heard the way they did it, they didn't have dump trucks or haul trucks, they hauled it in scrapers, big rubber tired scrapers or something like that. Bet it took a while. I don't know, them scrapers that they use to it's like you're not going to get to see all of it. Scrapers that they used when they built my chicken farm to haul like 20 yards, but they mined a bunch of sandstone out back there. So, thanks for watching. It's been a long day. We'll see you on the next one.